The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It's a Friday. The weekend's here, and we're so glad you're here with us. We got a packed show today. In fact, it's so full, we got to get rolling right now. Let's check on the weather and see what's happening.
All right, well, we are dealing with overall a decent day out there. Looking live at the Marsh Walk. A couple people right there on the Veterans Pier. We've got some nice conditions out in North Myrtle Beach. I am waiting for that slide to get blown up. That'll happen right there around Memorial Day. Overall, a pretty nice day, and we're starting to see the emergence of the sunshine, which those models were hinting at would occur between the noontime and 4 o'clock hours. So again, it's not going to be pristine sunny skies like we've had the past couple of days. There will be clouds involved, but you may see some peaks of sun between noon and 4. Temperatures in the 60s right now over there in Myrtle Beach. We zoom on out, though, you notice the 50s back out through the border belt. West of 95, the mid 50s there. Along the coastline, some 60s. By far the warm spots the farther south you go. Williamsburg County, for example, at 66 degrees. Again, these numbers definitely warmer than the past 24 hours. What a week it's been, from temperatures in the 60s on Monday to snow on Tuesday, highs in the mid 40s, and now we're back to around average in the low 60s. Lots of moisture to the south, with an upper level disturbance now moving through Kentucky and rolling into the northeast. That is a quick mover, but it is providing the moisture that we will see this afternoon. Again, a couple of sunny skies between the noon and 4 p.m. hour. The moisture should begin to approach west of 95 by 6, moving into the PD by 7 to 8, and eventually the Grand Strand beyond 9 p.m. None of these rain showers really going to put down a good burst of rain. It's primarily going to be light at times, maybe a moderate pocket of rain showers. Just a light umbrella, light jacket is all you need. The showers will stay with us overnight and into the early morning hours tomorrow. Saturday should be fairly dry. Today's forecast, though, looking nice. 63 along the Grand Strand, 62 inland. If we break it down for you, we'll rise it up. Again, you start out at noon, already starting to see those emergence of the 60s continue on into the rest of the day. And same thing for Florence. The forecast looking very similar there. Again, mostly cloudy skies at times, with temperatures here in the 60s continuing into the afternoon hours. Reminder, sunset next week, 7:20 and beyond, so the warmer air will shift later into the day, with high temperatures occurring around 4 to 5. You move those clocks forward Saturday night and Sunday. Sunday's not looking as bad when it comes to severe weather. Again, we will keep a close eye on Sunday, but overall, just doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of moisture. While the dynamics may be in place, the moisture just is not. Should be dry beyond Sunday.
All right, thanks a lot, Zach. Looking pretty good for the weekend. All right, let's check this out. Coming up now, we got the Hollywood Minute, video of the day, the celebrity birthdays, so you can find out who's having a birthday. And look at this, Fitness Friday. Yes, it is today, and we'll find out all about that. And today's guest, let's see, we're talking about the 5K Fast and Furious. Furries, I'm sorry. The St. Patrick's Day Parade's only 8 days away. We'll be talking about that. UNC Pembroke Job Fair coming up. And Workout Friday, all that's coming up. But right, first off, let's check out the Hollywood Minute.
I'm not going to fight your war. I'm going to end it.
Captain Marvel is the first MCU movie with a solo female lead, and Marvel executive Victoria Alonso says the studio is not stopping there.
I would like to have the Black Panther of every single diverse group that watches our films. So we have 6,000 characters. in the vault somewhere. I say let them out. Let all of them out. We don't care what color, skin, men, women, non-defined, gay, straight, it doesn't matter.
I know what everyone thinks of me, but just because I was lucky enough to get this job doesn't mean I'm stupid enough to lose it.
What exactly is wrong with my bits?
You're a little old and a little white.
TV host Emma Thompson gets a comedy makeover from new writer Mindy Kaling in Late Night. Kaling also wrote and produced the comedy. The first trailer just dropped, and the movie opens in June.
I'm a soul survivor, made it through the fire.
Rita Ora's anthem Soul Survivor is perfect for the VH1 Trailblazer Honors, recognizing powerful women who aim to improve the world. This year's special includes Cher celebrating House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Mindy Kaling honoring Ava DuVernay. The show airs tonight on VH1. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, listen up. There's a new goat in charge in the town of Fairhaven, Vermont. Yes, you heard it right. A goat. The goat's name is Lincoln. He beat his opponent by 3 votes to win the race, but it wasn't an election in the traditional sense. You see, the town does not have a mayor, and the vote was actually a fundraiser to build a new playground. But while it fell short of the financial goal, the town did learn a bit about civics. Now Lincoln won't be required to run council meetings or sign bills into law. But since he's a public servant, he's scheduled to attend a number of public events over the next year. Lincoln the Goat, he's the #1 man right up there in Fairhaven, Vermont. Man, a goat beat you out. That's bad. All right, looking for something to do tomorrow. Let's talk about it. We've got a big car show coming up down in Surfside Beach. We're talking about it at Hamburger Joe's. The show starts at 11, and the rock and roll continues up until about 2 o'clock. It's free to everyone and public. You're invited to come by and check out the cool cars and trucks. And we'll go from 11 to 2. We got some good food and some great-looking cars at Hamburger Joe's in Surfside. Hope we'll see you there. All right, let's check out the day. Today in history, it's Friday, March 8th, and this is Plant a Flower Day. And it's also International Volume Day, whatever that means. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's International World Day. I don't know who wrote that. Birthdays today, let's check it out. 1959, there he is, Lester Holt, 60 years old. He's a news anchor and journalist on NBC, and he started on Dateline, and before TV, guess what? He was a disc jockey. 1970, Andrea Parker, 49 episodes of ER, also Pretty Little Liars, and her legs were shown in the start of The Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts. Those are her legs in that movie. 1976, Freddie Prinze Jr. is 43. Movies, She's All That, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Summer Catch, and also in the Fox series 24. Boy, that was a good show. Today in history, let's look at the Beach Boys. 1965, Help Me Rhonda was released. And in 1993, Beavis and Butthead premiered on MTV as a series. I'm sorry I've missed all those. All right, let's check out the Know-It-All department today. Listen to this. Doritos were invented at Disneyland, in case you didn't know it. A food salesman noticed Disney was throwing away their stale tortillas and told them to fry them instead. He loved the results, the chips, so much he got Frito-Lay to distribute them nationally. So it happened at Disney World. They were throwing away the old ones, and he fried them up, and now that's where you get with Frito-Lay. How about that? You learned something today on this show. It's a Friday, a great show lined up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, it's time again for Fitness Friday here on Carolina and Company Live. And today, a lady that you see a whole lot on our show, Judy from Core Fitness, right over there in Myrtle Beach. And Cecil?
I'm ready.
He's ready.
I'm ready.
Judy, okay, first, what is Cecil laying on? What is this?
This is called the Reformer. This is where Pilates started.
Okay.
It started. People think it's just on the mat. This is where it really started. Okay, so it was first made with old kegs of beer. It was all wooden and springs from an old cot. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. From but now they're much improved, and you'll feel how smooth they are.
Okay, so normally Pilates we see on a mat on the floor, but this is actually where it stared.
Yes, this is where it started.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
you learn something new.
And it's made with springs, and you know, there's a lot of times there's stuff hanging from the top too. I didn't bring the whole piece, but the springs sometimes work as resistance and sometimes work as assistance. So as you get stronger, you take away the springs as opposed to like out in the gym when you get stronger, you add weight. So in this first exercise that we're going to do, this is where we always start.
Okay.
It's called footwork. And just by changing your foot placement on this bar and the springs, you'll feel your quad. This is really good for someone that have bad knees to strengthen.
Okay, good.
Show me what I'm doing.
And it's no impact.
It's
All right, I'm ready.
Yes. All right, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to have your balls of the feet on here just like that. You're going to aim your heels together a little bit in a lateral position. You're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to exhale, push out, and then drag it right back in. You want to go to full extension of the legs, not hyperextension. So go out a little further, a little further. Good. And then bring it back in. And keep it kind of fluid. Keep going. Out and in. We're going to do a couple more. Good. 2 more.
Buddy, I'm telling you, you're going to get buff.
1 more. All right, so then we change your foot position. You'll be surprised at how much you feel it. So bring your heels on the bar, and you'll feel it more in your hamstrings and your glutes. So keep your feet just like this.
All right.
Press away. Good, and then drag it in, out and in.
Now, let me ask you a question, Cecil. That almost seemed easier. Was that easier?
This is easier now, but it's still, it's giving a workout on the back of your knees, really.
Well, I think the cool thing is too, it's like you said, this is not weight bearing, it's resistance, kind of, right?
It is. It is considered strength training because you'll get work, and by the time if I finish this whole series of footwork and then go into single leg, his quad would be burning. So go out a little wider with your feet.
It might already be.
A little wider.
Is it still burning?
All right, so push all the way out, all the way in.
All the way out.
So, Judy, tell us, this is something if you're a beginner or if you're advanced, it's good for. Tell us about that real quick.
I can have an Olympic athlete in the room and give them like a killer workout dripping in sweat, and then I can also have an elderly person come in and just keep them moving and do rehab. So it's a great piece of equipment.
Hey, guess what?
Thanks, Judy. Thanks for Core Fitness helping me look better.
That's right. Check out Core Fitness right there in Myrtle Beach. We'll be right back.
All right, it's time to get ready for the St. Patrick's Day Parade coming up right up there in North Myrtle Beach on the 16th. Now, this is a big party. Everybody has a lot of fun, and the CW will be broadcasting this to, I think, 9 stations around the country.
There's 12.
12 now?
Yes.
Wow, it's picked up.
Yes.
Now, this is great. Now, this is a big deal for North Myrtle Beach. People get to see what's actually happening on TV.
It is. It's a big deal. It's like if you can't be there, of course we want you to be there. We want you there, and there is a lot of people that come. I think last year was close to 50,000. It was our biggest year yet. It was on St. Pat's, so it was a big deal. But yeah, if you're not there, watch it on television. It'll be on CW, and it'll be broadcast that evening too, from what I understand.
Broadcasting
at 6:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this thing it brings a lot. Like, how many vendors and all do you have? What are
we
some
have
of the vendors?
150 vendors.
Oh,
arts,
the whole
crafts,
street is covered.
Yes, arts and crafts and professional businesses. There's our parade. We have the parade is full. Also, there's 120 parade participants. It's such a fun parade. It's so entertaining, and it is a lot of fun. We have a little bit of everything. It's kind of like the kickoff to spring, and just everybody. It's going to be nice weather, I hope, and a lot of fun.
There were so many people there last year I couldn't move. I'm talking about there was a bunch of people. They love this because it is a big party. It is.
It is. And a lot of people. After the parade, we have our festival. There's 3 stages of entertainment. We have a local stage with some cloggers and local groups. Then we have a Irish stage, and that's got like our 10 and sober gentlemen, a lot of the theme bands, and another stage. So it's just a packed day full of entertaining and a lot of fun.
And I think Ed's going to be up there in his, his green-looking suit that he wears for St. Patrick's Day. Right, Ed?
Yes, sir.
He'll
a lot
be
of
there.
people just come to see Ed.
I know
see
they
what's
do.
going on.
He is something else, and we're going to have all our crews going to be up there during that day, and they'll be in our booth where we have a booth. But the entertainment is so much fun. Not only to go down and buy something that you might not see anywhere else, but you get a lot of entertainment.
Yes, it's something for everybody. I mean, some people like to go and see the vendors and the arts and the crafts, and some people go for the entertainment. Some people go for just to see, their kids performing. And then we have contests. We have our shepherd's pie eating contest. That's a lot of fun. We had over 20 participate last year. Whoa. Then our leprechaun contest.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
Mm-hmm. And we had a big turnout for that last year. So all kinds of people come dressed like leprechauns. So it's very funny.
Just walking down the street looking at it. We'll be up there live next Friday. Where we're going to be at next Friday, our show?
Next Friday we'll be at Flynn's.
Flynn's, right there in North Myrtle Beach. And then Saturday, boy, it's going to be a party.
It will be.
Angel, you start about what, 3 o'clock in the morning?
We do. We're out there at 3. We're starting at Friday.
Thanks, Angel.
Friday. Thanks.
All right. More coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Better they don't know.
All right, we're back, and they're starting to talk already. I haven't asked them a question yet. All right, the Fast and Furious 5K run walk is set for Saturday, March 16th now. The event will be held at East Bay Park in Georgetown. Now we're going to talk a little bit about, first we're going to talk with Linda, then we're going to talk to Kelly and find out who she's dressed up like. All right, Linda, tell me a little bit about this event.
Well, this is our 6th year. It is a 5K that supports St. Francis Animal Center. They're a no-kill shelter, so it's very important, especially for Georgetown, to take care of those homeless pets that people have just for whatever reason shoved aside. And you can run with your pet, you can push a stroller, you can run it, you can walk it. You have about an hour and a half to finish. Great family event.
I could probably make it an hour.
You could make it an hour.
Now, what time do you need to register and all?
Registration, you can register now online at active.com. Friday night, I have packet pickup and registration at Black Dog Running Company in Market Commons from 4 to 7. Or Saturday morning before the race, 7:45 to 8:45.
That's when you can sign up again there.
You can sign up again there, or pick up your shirt and your bib number to run.
All right, now what time is it going to start running? What time do you start?
We're going to start running exactly at 9 a.m.
Okay.
You start on the waterfront, run through the historic district of Georgetown, and you finish down on the waterfront.
That's great. All right, Kelly's with us now, and all right, Kelly, tell us who you dressed like.
Kelly is Cruella. Cruella happens to be on the board at St. Francis.
All right. And you
she's a nice person now.
You brought your little dog with you?
I brought my great dog.
All
the
right.
best dog in the world.
Now, what are you going to be doing? You going to be dressed up like this down there?
Cruella may make an appearance, and you could probably have a photo op with her if you choose. So come on. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully it'll be a great day.
It's going to be a pretty day, I hope, too, and all this now.
Ed says, it's going to be a pretty day.
Ed says, if Ed says, you better believe it, I'm telling you. But you got to do it. Now, last year, do you remember what y'all raised for this fund?
A little over $8,000.
That's good. That's very good. How many people? Remember how many people you had?
We had 230 some last year.
That's a lot of people.
And hoping to increase that this year.
All right, check them out. You can be there at 7:45.
Come and check us out. It's a great race.
All right, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Kelly, looking good. All right, more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, we're talking about something that's happened up at the Robinson Community College, and we got Ronnie with us. Now, coming up on the 12th, there's an annual job fair. Now, this job fair is for everybody or school people. How does that work?
It is open to the general public, but we put a priority on our students at RCC and our alumni, but it is open to the public.
All right, now, talking about a number of people that are going to be there offering jobs now, how many people do you have lined up so far?
Well, as of yesterday, we had 50 confirmed. And we always get a few last-minute RSVPs, so we're hoping to get maybe 55.
All right, now these are jobs ranging from what to what?
Well, we have law enforcement. We have North Carolina Highway Patrol, Sheriff's Office. We got Durham County, Greensboro Police Department coming in. We've got daycare centers. We've got beauty salons. We've got banks. We've got industry. We try to get as many different companies to match our majors and programs of study at RCC so our students can connect and hopefully get employment and start on their career.
Now, this is a great opportunity at a job fair when you got 50 people with possible jobs. Yeah. You get to talk to all of them, so that's a good opportunity for everybody. You have a good crowd last year?
Yeah, we're very pleased with our turnout, and again, we do open it to the public, so we want as many people. We want to help the county and the surrounding counties as much as possible.
People find a job.
Exactly.
All right, now the time of the actual job fair is from what to what?
10 a.m. to noon.
Okay, nobody needs to register, just come out.
Just come as you are, bring a resume, dress appropriately, and hopefully you'll leave with a lead on employment.
That's the big part, dress appropriately. You hear that, don't you?
Yeah.
And that's the good part because you want to impress the guy that you're trying to get a job from.
Sure, of course. All
right, now how long you been there at college?
10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
All right, you from where originally?
I am from Robinson County originally.
Of course you are.
I am.
Well, this is a big deal. I understand Dennis just retired, who's helped me a lot in the past.
Yeah, Dennis Watts, our public information officer, did retire at the end of February. So he's kicked back, I guess, today
just hanging
on
out.
Friday. Yes.
All right. Ronnie, I appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you so much for allowing me to come.
All right, buddy. All right. We got more coming up. It's a Friday. Getting ready for the weekend. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
All right, we had a great show today. Amanda is out. She had an appointment to take care of today. She'll be back on Monday, and we've got another great show coming up then. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the car show tomorrow, Surfside Beach. Hamburger Joe's. We've got a great show coming up. Starts at 11 o'clock. Everybody's invited. It's free, and the public is invited to come by and look at all the cool cars. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday right here. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.